just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
Okay. Yeah, all of the Manticore stuff has had a very sort of religious focus to it, where there's this one Witcher that we've been following who wanted to abandon life as a Witcher and commit himself to Prophet Lebiota. Oh, that is... are you serious? I'm stuck. I can't move. I mean, I know we're getting poisoned right now, but I can't do anything. I'm stuck.
Damn it. What's going on here?
Even if we go back there? What? Can we knock away the stuff? Huh? Even here. Weird. Thought it was at first. Just like the usual toxic cloud stuff. But this seems different. Just trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. We're trusting the process. My guess is it's gonna be like some kind of hallucinogen. Oh, with all the mushrooms here. A young woman, apparently, whom appears to potentially not be clothed. So, NSFW moment incoming, perhaps.
Nude women in a cave? Yep. Something's not right.
I'm with you, Geralt. It's a trap! It's a trap! Oh, I like the gold nuggets, though. Yeah, I think it's a hallucination based on the smoke. And that's actually some kind of, like, monster or something that's gonna, you know, try to ambush us and eat us alive. We're only gonna know that for certain once we actually have that conversation with them. Alright, I'm like, we could continue going over here. But, fine. We'll talk to these scantily clad, or not clad at all, women. Yep. Bruxa? Or Alp? Which one? Which one? I mean, I didn't actually see the name. But, oh? One of those two, although we had something starred here. It's just for Garcanes? No? Proto-Fletters, is that? That's pretty new, I think. Bruxa Corvo-Bianca? No, we already know about that. Proto-Fletters we've not read about. Hold on. Never seen a vampire. I don't think this is what we're fighting right now, but never seen a vampire like that in my life. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Proto-Fletters are relatives of Fletters, which came from the world of the higher vampires to our own during the conjunction of the spheres. Members of this species are characterized by their considerable strength and agility, as well as the strange glow they emit, a trait most likely tied to their otherworldly nature. Proto-Fletters have never had significant contact with the outside world, having spent their entire time on our planet in the Unseen Elder's Cave, where atmosphere is very similar to that of their home world. Okay. Don't know what the deal is with that. But this could turn into a very, very difficult fight, because I believe there were two of those women, and presumably that means there are two of these vampires, and previously we fought one of them for, what was it? Was it the Manticore? It might have been the Manticore armor set. No, I think it was Griffin. But, okay, let's actually check the you know, actual vampire we're looking at in this situation, which was, I think, Alp? Yeah. I think it's either Alp or Bruxa. It's whichever one was not in the, Corvo Bianco. So, yeah. Bruxa was Corvo Bianco, so that means I think there are two Alps. So that means Moondust, Vampire World, not surprisingly, Black Blood, absolutely, and Yurden. So, we fought one of them for one of our previous Witcher diagrams we wanted to pick up. Fighting two simultaneously. Oh, and that one, like, nearly kicked our butt. So fighting two simultaneously is a daunting task, and I am a little concerned. But, let's see. Oh, we do still have Black Blood on us right now. Okay, we unfortunately actually don't have any of our Succubus Decoction charges anymore. That's run out. That was something we were using to get attack power over time in long fights. There was one that gave us a little bit of vitality regeneration, but I don't think it was this. It was percentage base. Or maybe it was the one that leeches life back when we deal damage. Not that reflects damage back when they hit us, but like gives us vitality when we attack them. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. This one. I think that's probably our next best one. Although, how much toxicity does Black Blood have? That is only 15. Wow. Okay, so we... what is the toxicity threshold? Because it's not... I thought we saw somewhere that it's not actually 100. So, like, if we do Ekimara Decoction plus the Black Blood, that's 85. But do we start taking damage at that stage? Or are we still safe? Because we no longer have... I mean, we could switch around our abilities here. But at least we got rid of what we were using previously. The Acquired Tolerance, which was giving us the ability to use more potions simultaneously. We no longer have that. If we did have this active, then we could absolutely do it. We could deliberately swap around refreshments and give us back Acquired Tolerance just to make sure we could do this. But, maybe we give it a shot nonetheless. How bad can 85% really be? Yeah, it's a... Oh no, it is a Bruxa. It's not an elf. Okay. I may have just done... I did the same one twice by accident. Okay. Is it just one of you? You are taking damage from the Black Blood. I would like to get the Urfin down, please. Thank you. You also block, like, everything. This is also true. Yeah, then you do, like, your scream thing. Oh, there you are. Hello. Stop blocking everything. We need Yurden. We need Yurden. That was a bad place to be at that point in time. I would also like to axe you if possible, because that's like kind of our thing. Stop running away! I mean, like, at this point, the Black Blood is going to be our only source of damage. We did hit you once there, I think. You just snuck up behind us. Oh, we dealt a lot of damage there. Oh, there it is. There's the scream. Oh, we also got trapped in the corner there. So are there only one of you, or are there multiple? So I don't think we've seen a second yet. There you are. Except there is the other. So yes, there are two. The other one, I guess, was leaving us alone for a while. Uh-oh, that's a bad time for Urine to expire. Very bad time for Urine to expire. Okay, away you go. You're gonna scream? Probably gonna scream. You are going to scream. There you are. Down you go. Okay, I think that's the last of them.
Roxanne might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell thought as if they were real.
Yeah. Darn it, that means no crafting materials, but yeah. Hallucinations, as I suspected. But, are there gonna be more where those came from? Because at this point, I mean, might be worth doing a quick meditation here, just to get back some of those potions that we'd like to be using. Like, the quickest of... We cannot do that now. Never mind. No meditation allowed while you are hallucinating. Of course. I should have known. Alright, whoa. I think we got some more hallucinations incoming here. This is looking like a pretty crazy little treasure hunt here. This is not just a simple little instance of us picking up a diagram in a chest somewhere. Now, of course, last time we encountered what seemed to be NPCs, they turned out to be hallucinations of vampires that were very difficult opponents. So I don't exactly trust these beggars for a second. Can we save here? Again, you're gonna turn into monsters? Hello? Do we come in peace?
Beggars here. Must be a test.
A test. Ah, and then there's coins. It's a test to see if it will give them the coins. This feels like one of those other situations in which you could demonstrate one of the 5 virtues. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, I mean, sure. Not sure how much we're actually giving you, but okay, I'm kind of curious. We're at 91,965. 91,965. Okay. Okay, so it's 10 apiece. I think we picked up... How much did we just pick up there? A decent amount. So I think it's actually more than we would be giving to these guys anyway. I mean, I don't know what happens if you don't give them the monies, but...
Arms for the poor, son.
Why not?
Help a poor soul.
Sure. Huzzah.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
Now we like fight some monster where it's like, haha, joke's on you! How dare you try to be a nice person? I think we've seen everything in that direction, so we keep on going here. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that looks like an arena. These are Kikimores and some kind of human shade thing.
I'm being swallowed by the universe. Wonder if he's real.
Well, we're gonna find out. There, we might have actually seen the ability to transfer over. Oh, nope, he's not real. Transfer over the, is it your? Well, actually, I guess it was just your. I don't know if I may not have thrown in a, an Axie. That's the one that actually transfers from one enemy to the other. Okay, so we've rescued this guy. We've given money to... Oh! Is this like... Huh. What I wonder is if this is basically a test of the 7 deadly sins, given how, again, this has sort of had a very religious theme to the Manticore treasure hunt in particular. So the Bruxay slash naked women were basically lusts. Then what came next was the beggars was greed. Then this, what? Was us rescuing someone. Not sure what that, I don't know. The first 2 seemed like they had maybe a 7 deadly sins vibe. That one, I mean, like, could be fried, I guess, but I don't know. Also, that would be a lot of stuff that we have to do if we have to do all 7 deadly sins. Also, it is seemingly directing us back in the other direction. Search the hidden chapel, it still says. Did we miss something back here? Is there more in this circle? Thought the circle was just kind of gonna move with us. Seemed like that's what was happening before. No, we didn't necessarily have... Oh, hold on. Hold on. What do we have here? What do we have here? That's just a piece of rubble. Yeah, this has got to be approaching our spot. I don't know what that's just like gold. Take that. Oh no, that's the way we, never mind, that's where we broke in. Okay, that's water with, I think that's just like blood moss at the bottom. So that's not terribly interesting, I don't think. But that stuff will be.
It looks a lot like Libiota. Impossible.
How would you know, Geralt? I guess there are, like, paintings of him and what have you, but... Hello, mystery man, who may or may not be Lebiota.
I'm not seeing visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that.
Okay, I kind of thought we were going to chat. But apparently not. Merton's notes and Manticore's silver sword. Let's see. 17th of Fian, 12 of 3. It is done. I've reached the Cave of Tribulations and stepped into the hallowed confines of the hidden chapel. Never shall I forget what I have been through. I was attacked by giant fire-breathing creatures. Our monstrosities akin to the drowners crossed with Indrigue, men with the faces of wild animals. Yet Lebiota smiled on me and saw fit to let me survive this harrowing gauntlet. At its end, here, in the hidden chapel, I surrendered myself to meditation and immediately filled my mind with a vision of a lake whose crystal-clear waters surrounded me, penetrated my soul and cleansed it of all wickedness and villainy. When I awoke, I was certain what Lebiota had designated as the last station on my pilgrimage, the Lake of Cleansing, where Lebiota healed the bodies and the spirits of his followers. Following the advice of the sage known as the Great Beggar, in whose wisdom I basked at the Temple of Lebiota, I pray all is well with him, and the people of his village have understood he only speaks the truth and means them no harm. I shall now leave behind further things binding me to my former life. Doing so is not easy, however, for acquiring these diagrams once cost me a great deal of time, energy, and sacrifice. But I know this is the right path. Let Lebiota accept my humble offering, and now continue onward, toward the Lake of Cleansing. Though my road is difficult and full of sacrifices, it grows ever more straight and clear, and I feel a lightness in my soul. My certainty I walk the right path grows strong as iron, firm as steel. Praise be to Lebiota.
Went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it.
Okay. Also, what is this, though?
It's a relic of some sort.
Okay. Do we take it? No? I mean, it's like a bone with a cross. Okay, so it sounds like there's one more place in the Manticore stuff that we've not yet been in. That's pretty remote. Not really been anywhere near here. I was also interested to see, it said that he meditated and Lebiota sent him a vision. We couldn't meditate previously. Now we can. I mean, probably not going to see anything, but like, curiosity. Does anything happen if we meditate? No? Okay, well now you know. Nothing happens if you meditate there. Ooh. We already take this? Excuse me? There we go. Was there actually anything down here? I thought it was just Cornwort, yeah, or Blood Moss or what have you. I think that is the case. No, like, underwater chests or anything like that. Okay, and I'm assuming the direction that we started to go in before was basically the way out. Now, if we wanted to, we could go back and see what stuff was actually a hallucination and what was real. Hikimores apparently were real. Other than that, though, who knows? Oh, and this... Are we going backwards? I think we might be going backwards here. We are. We're going north, we're going backwards, yeah. Wrong way. I mean, we could just backtrack through, I suppose. But just in case there's anything else. But again, not north, though. Right? In this direction it should be, I think. I think it's up over here. Yeah. This is the way out. Okay. So, more eventful than I was expecting that to be. Definitely not the most straightforward of Witcher contracts to pick up there. But that has, in many ways, seemed to sort of be a recurring theme in Blood and Wine. Things that were previously relatively simple, straightforward, and more or less the same thing, just repeated numerous times, has now got a little more spice to it. Anything at the end of this path? No, I don't think so. We're also presumably near the end of the world here. Well, I mean, you can go further south. May not be much further west of here. But if we wanted to go further south, we could. And we are in this relatively remote place. I don't know if we're ever going to need to be here for quest purposes, but that's oddly circular structure there. I don't know if that means it's like a castle, or it reminds me a bit of like the tourney grounds, this arena over here. Or maybe even like one of the other bandits, the bandit leaders, one of their fortifications or something. Be something along those lines, maybe. That might be worth checking out. Because otherwise, I mean, we were doing the winter contracts because there's one over here, but then there was also the Witcher School gear was not that far away. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, all these ones just kind of like go the perimeter around the lake here. Sure, let's go for it. So I think, unless there's some other quest that takes us over here, which I don't know if there will be, there may not be too many other times when we're in this area, because this is pretty remote right now. I mean, unless we, like, you know, take a boat and sail from one end of the harbor to the other, in which case, I suppose that's a pretty direct route. Well, let's see. Is it going to be that tower over there? Here's something. Hello? That's a hag of some variety. Hello? Oh, 47. That's kind of a tough one. But not too much of a problem. Anything lootable over here? This was not the actual question mark. This is just a random boatside house. Okay. Now let's head over. Okay. It is an amphitheater. Let's read up about this place a bit. So, on the banks of the lake known as the Chez Legard, or Eye of the Mountain, lies an ancient amphitheater. Another relic of Toussaint's elven past. In 1178, the structure was restored so that it could stage the works of Beauclair's most renowned theatrical virtuosos. Unfortunately, its grand opening was marred by an unplanned tragic ending, the mysterious death of the play's leading lady. Ever since, the place has been deemed cursed, and few dare venture anywhere near it. Interesting. Maybe even an abandoned site?
Damn it.
Oh? Care to elaborate on that statement at all, Geralt? He's, not pleased about the lack of the play. He's very much looking forward to it. Okay, this... Oh, entrance down here. Oh!
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
Interesting. I was figuring that everything was going to be, you know, like, in the amphitheater up there, not below it. In fact, should we check things out above here first? Or should we go straight down into that cave? Because I thought this was going to be... Okay, yeah, so like that's the hidden treasure. Or at least we're now getting the actual marker to trigger for it. So that makes me think that maybe we should start here first. I mean, there's like... That's probably it right there. That red glowing appears to be perhaps a corpse. But, you know, that it does give very strong boss arena vibes. The big, open, flat area. The amphitheater, of course. So, sure. As long as we don't forget the cave, it shouldn't matter. Okay. Let's not forget the cave, then. Hello? Hello, incoming boss fight. Hello, incoming boss fight. Perfume lace journal. Beast Lacrac wine. What is this? Fragments of a journal laced with perfume smelling of bergamot. Bergamot? It's probably some kind of wine. Jasmine and cedar. 29th of Bluff. Finally, I found a solution. For the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations, I shall reenact Elsa de Longpre's most famous role, her final performance. The one where she died on stage. Oh no. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted. Then, they will be forced to advance me. First of Fiend. This role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased. Perhaps I simply lack the talent. It's hard to measure up against, to Elsa's legend. Fifth of Fiend. Yes! Now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role. Recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater. Candles, wine, the works. Just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the help I need. They say Elsa spent nearly her entire life there. Folk claim the amphitheater is haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently, everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even if it is haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. I don't know. That might not be a good idea. 7th of Fiend. Night, I set out. I prepared candles and acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. Oh no. Like, recreating everything that happened before she died? I mean, maybe it's a way to, like, honor her, I guess? But, also just seems like you're asking for trouble. So in that sense, like, maybe not the best idea. So, let's see. Where did we leave off? So, same wine that Elsa drank right before her death. I will rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. Until at last I feel, I believe, indeed, I am Elsa. Fragment of a script, highlighted in red ink. The day now dies. It collapses into itself, as does my soul. Darkness, like a stifling vapor, shall soon swallow me. No. Now I am at last ready to renew the memory of ghosts in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first flicker for the lad, a mere child, who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker, for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well, and never surfaced to see the light of this world again. Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as a stone, who left me alone in the darkness, departed. Anonymously he died, in the woods he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who loved me so beautifully, so heatedly delighted, and in this fire was consumed. Let the fifth flicker for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband. Racked by disease, you lie in the earth most shallowly so. All candles now flicker, so lovely, so white. Men, boys, husbands, mine all, I love you to the last. Now behold the wine, I drink it, and with it sanctify your memory.
Could have reenacted the marked scene, looks like, and expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene.
Okay. So we just need to light all of the fires. Come on, baby. So, Not sure if we actually need to do them in a specific order, per se. Yeah, so we got one here. Are they just, like, out in a circle? Oh, except what's this?
Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did.
Okay, so the order does matter. Good thing we checked. Otherwise, we might have just instantly failed. Okay, so let's see. Well, technically speaking, that means this was the last one she did. Right? Because this is where she died. So we're backtracking. So this was the last. Then she went here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Okay, so this is first. And that makes sense, because this is where the footprints start. There's nothing that leads to this place. So I hope that these candles stay ignited and we don't have to, like, speed run this from one candle to the next, because, you know, it'll take a little while to actually go in the correct order. Let's save now, though, just in case. Yes, that is how backtracking works. I say that because, well, I can imagine situations in which people just go, okay, well, the first one is right here, where the footprints lead. No, that means that's the last one. And this. Then this. Then this. This is the fourth, right? And then next. Come on. Come on. This one is the last one, right? Yeah, because then she collapses. Okay. So, monster question mark?
Now to drink.
Oh, the drink, right. So do we just get in our inventory? Is it technically listed as a quest item? Yes. The effect has a 10-second duration, or whatever that's worth. Okay. Oh, we need to put it, does it go? It does go in a potion spot, yeah. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay. Spectre, question mark? Of some variety. Phantom of the Amphitheater. Okay. Ooh. So definitely a Spectre. I don't think we know anything about you, though. Other than just generic Spectre-related things, like no new entry here. So, based on what we generally know about Spectres, obviously Spectre Oil. I didn't see if there was a level for... Let's actually check. I'm curious what the level of this quest is. This is remote enough that, it might technically qualify as a treasure hunt. Let's see. Not this. No. I think it is technically a treasure hunt. Is it this one? But other than that, how did you enjoy the play? Yeah. So it says 43, so that would presumably mean this monster is roughly level 43. So, let us put on a Spectre Oil. That much is definitely in our best interest. Then, other than that, Yrden generally is the go-to sign against Wraiths. So presumably that still applies here. Other than that, potion-wise, I don't know. I don't know if the 10-second duration of that potion is actually significant. Like, can you only fight this enemy in 10-second bursts and then it goes away and then you need to reactivate it and then it comes back or something? Probably not, but that would be a creative way of kind of changing up the process for this fight based on that. But, and that would also potentially prevent you from, or make it more difficult for you to use other potions. It didn't give us any toxicity, but do we have any potions in particular? Well, we could just activate the Bekimara for some vitality drain. Probably do that. That's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Hold on, give me a second. I want to get the right potion first. There we go. Before we end up consuming all of our food. Okay, walk into that. Thank you. Okay, damage is solid. Our damage, that is. You have that shout. Which stuns us, okay? Oh, look at this. You bring out some friends. Yeah, your damage isn't too bad, it doesn't seem. You could get another Uridan out, that'd be great. You were a little too fast. You feel too fast. Ow! You're not allowed to do combos. We're the only one with combos here. There we go. Okay. We did now learn about them. I wonder if maybe we would have gotten more information had we gone down below first. We might have learned about them preemptively. So, Beyond Shays howl and shriek. And if you hear their cry, you know they'll join their ranks of the dead that night. Beggar from Dundare. So is this like a generic type of wraith? Or is that like the name of this specific ghost? Old gossips claim Beyond Shays are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Sounds like generic. There were ghosts. I didn't see the ghosts of people cheering in the stands. Darn, that would have been cool. I'll have to look back and watch it later. That's cool. So, old gossip claims Beyond Shays are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Their wails and howls are considered ill omens of imminent, inevitable death, though they are said not to attack the living themselves. Most often, they appear in the form of pale, tear-streaked women with shriveled faces and wrinkled, corpse-like bodies. Okay? They are, in fact, specters, as we expected them to be. Oh, what did it say we were technically supposed to do against them? I thought I just saw Spectre Oil and nothing else. Yeah, it didn't say Uridan. We went for it anyway. Okay, now we're supposed to examine this, so what do we get out of it? Generic stuffs and then an ornate necklace with a key-shaped pendant.
Pendant's a key. Could be a locked cubby around here somewhere.
My guess... Oh, I was gonna say, my guess would be that that's in the cellar. Place below this, but, potentially not, especially since we've got the stands up here. Might be something up there somewhere. Maybe. I don't know about that. We're outside the circle now. That's a... Oh! Something over here. This thing we can unlock? Yep. Oh. A broken mirror. Classic. Broomstone, dust-covered journal. More valuables. We'll pass in the bolt, but thank you. Let's read the journal. The journal is falling apart from age. Only a few entries can be deciphered. The 16th day of the month of Lammas, year 1178. We're only a few days left before the premiere. They say even Duke Roger, probably Roger, and his favorite, Countess de Stecher, will be in attendance. This role. This shall be my magnum opus. I feel no stage fright or nervousness about my upcoming performance, but I'm terrified by her. Annika. She turns Chardonnay red with jealousy as soon as we step on the stage together. Is it my fault that the provincial actress, an elf to boot, is not as talented as I? Does she truly expect illegible fragment? No, I don't think she does expect illegible fragment. On the 24th day of the month of Lammas, 1178. Her hatred is near palpable. I'm terrified. I spoke to the director about this, but I think she did not take me seriously. She's too absorbed in the premiere, which is approaching rapidly. 29th day. Annika has been rooting around my things. She read this journal. I caught her red-handed, sitting in my room. I'm horrified by how I reacted. I exploded naturally. Screamed at her at first. But a single look from her froze that scream in my throat with fear. I must take all of my most valuable possessions and hide them in the amphitheater. I shall not wear the key to my chest on my person at all times. I shall now wear that. Hanging from this necklace, the jeweler made for me. The rest of the page is disintegrated. Day 33. It gets worse and worse. I fear she wishes to kill me. I feel an itch in my back. Presaging her dagger? Or perhaps this itch in my throat. Is it her as well? Shall it be poisoned then? Very theatrical of her, either way. Gods, I swear, if that despicable creature does anything to hurt me, I shall turn this amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. Well, perhaps that is precisely what happened. That may be the way in which the lead actress died, and she promised to haunt this place, and that she did.